Okay, we're live.
All right. Welcome back to the 2026 Kayser. This is draw number 14 here at the beautiful Potomac Curling Club in Laurel, Maryland. Alongside Naomi Huang, I am Steve Kaltenbaugh. Thank you so much for joining us. These games are going to be in our C event. There we go. In our C event, so each one of these games is the loser will be eliminated. So we're hopeful that that doesn't really happen, but it is going to happen for 4 of these teams. Let's go ahead and do a quick run through of the teams that are here. Over on sheet A, we've got we'll take Yellowstones. That's out of the Pittsburgh Curling Club versus Sequoia Sweeps from the Diamond State Club. On sheet B, we've got Mothman Stole Our Brooms in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, who's from Albany, taking on Yosweepity from Rocket City down in Huntsville, Alabama. Over on sheet C, we've got Sheet Storm, who is from the Triangle Curling Club in North Carolina, and they are playing the Guards of Death Valley from Schenectady. And over on sheet D, we've got the Mean Green Machine from Potomac up against the Yellowstones. And I have to double check this one because we have quite a few Yellowstones.
Only
punts.
like between 5 and 10 teams.
Yeah, I believe this Yellowstones without the hyphen is from Schenectady. So we've got a few Schenectady Albany teams out on the ice. We've got Rocket City, we've got Potomac, we've got Pittsburgh, a lot of Triangle, a lot of different areas right here. So thank you all so much for coming out. We really appreciate it. We're really going to be focusing on sheets B and C for commentary, but we will keep you up to date on what's going on in A and D. Over on sheet B, again, that is Mothman and Yosweepity. Mothman's got the red stones, and looks like yellow Yosweepity has the hammer for the first end. And Mothman has started out with a draw into the top 12. Apologies for any background noise. We've got trivia just finishing up here over the next couple of minutes. Thank you so much to Bo for doing that. Did a great job with our National Parks trivia. As the Yosweepity lead steps in. There we go. All right, looks like it's going to be a nice hit there from Yosweepity. Just making it out the back. Hi, Rob.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I sold so many 50-50 raffle tickets.
Yes, and we're very proud of you. Thank you for
And
that.
just as a reminder, if anybody's listening who is at the Kayser and have some 50-50 raffle tickets, we are pulling the ticket tonight at 8 p.m. You do not have to be present if you put your name and your phone number on the back of your tickets. So just a reminder to everybody there.
All right, thank you for that. Once again, we've got Mothman Stole Our Brooms in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, who is from the Albany Curling Club, playing the Redstones, playing a very nice hit and roll to the wings. They're facing Yosweepity from Rocket City, home of the Trash Pandas.
I will say that this Mothman Stole Our Brooms, my favorite team name this entire weekend. I love it.
100%.
I am a big fan of anybody who references a cryptid.
Yes.
Especially the alpha cryptid. The best cryptid of all cryptids. I don't care about this Sasquatch. I don't care about Nessie, Mothman, or none at all.
Ooh, that is a
very strong opinion, I know.
That is a very strong opinion. Those could be fighting words.
Let me just ask you this. How many movies has Loch Ness Monster had? How many movies has Sasquatch had? None. How many movies for Mothman? At least one. Take that. And Fallout 76 features it. I don't see other video games featuring Sasquatch or Loch Ness Monster.
Okay, are we going to count Darkstalkers for Sasquatch?
We are not going to do any of that. We are not going to correct me. Don't correct me, okay?
Also, this is Gumiho erasure.
It is funny, though. I just got on the broadcast, and I'm already getting corrections from what you said, texted to me. Yo Sweepity is Redstones.
Oh, there we go. Oh, my apologies.
Why am I getting the text message about the correction?
Because Mindy doesn't have my number.
Mindy!
But a very
Mindy
nice...
is always mean to me, though. There is that.
It's true, and she's
Mindy
actually
puts
extremely nice.
The min in Ming.
What?
I don't know.
Mindy.
Anyway.
That wasn't that hard, guys.
Sure, yeah.
Sorry. Is there any other discrepancies on stones? I'm still checking.
So it looks like a Pittsburgh team has yellow rocks on A. An Albany team has yellow rocks on B. Do I recognize anybody? That looks familiar. I think that is a Schenectady team on C.
Triangle.
Yeah, take Yellowstones on C. And then on D, Potomac has yellow.
Oh, so I think Potomac. I think sheet D needs to be switched.
Yeah. Let me just check with Mindy, who is going to be correcting me by text message.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I'm being mean to him.
Well, thankfully, the mean green machine is all in fact green.
My wonderful friend who I have not seen in such a long time, who I truly love and I miss dearly, Kate Trella from the Plainfield Curling Club, also sending me corrections by text message. Posted some things in the comments over the correction. So Kate Trella's on it. Kate Trella, I love you and I miss you, and hopefully I will see you in March for the PCC Stone. I've got a title to defend, and also I've got to beat Matt Gallo at the Leeds competition again, because that was funny.
That is always funny.
It is always great to.
I love the Leeds competition.
Okay, so one of the best. So I've never done the Leeds competition. I did my first stone, and I would say like 6 years last year, and it really was all the leads against Matt Gallo. Because oh boy, Matt Gallo will talk some shit. It's so great. It's so great.
So there's Alexander Zimmerman on the string in the chat room saying, guys, you need to be more creative. You don't have to use yellow stones. You could do big bird stones.
I still like the pun on the Tetons, though. That was a good one. We had a couple Tetons.
We had a couple T's, yes.
I like that one.
We had Joshua T as well for Joshua T.
Joshua T. I still though, Mothman stole our brooms in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Also seems like what's his name?
It's like a bumper sticker.
No, it's is it Sufjan Stevens who did the Come On Bring the Illinois album?
Yes, Sufjan Stevens. Yeah.
That literally sounds like an actual title of a song that he would make.
You're 100% correct. Yes.
Never say curlers are not artistic.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was saying that.
No.
We're creative people. Going for the puns is what we'll do. We will always go for the pun. Even if it's low-hanging fruit, we'll always grab that pun.
Oh, yes. Taking a look.
My phone is going to be blowing up this entire game, isn't it? Big Park Energy. There's a team with a Big Park Energy. That's currently somebody's favorite game.
That's a Schenectady team that'll be on next draw. They've got the 6:30 game.
Maybe.
Well, they've got the game after this. I was thinking my buddy Mike, who was on that team, was who I was just talking to, and brought me this delightful gift from Boston.
Oh, the game.
Yes.
As I literally grab it from your hands.
It's different. It looks different.
Yeah, it is a bespoke card game from the MIT Mystery Hunt.
It's a spider with a dream catcher in the back. That's actually beautiful.
Oh, yeah, they've done a tremendous job with these.
An axolotl with too many eyes. Cool, cool, cool.
Those are the same ones. Oh, yeah, there's a few.
Oh,
I know, it's actually.
this is so adorable. And, of course, a gelatinous cube.
But with googly eyes.
They all have there isn't a little bit of a high amount of eyes. It's like too high of an eye count here.
So I will say this. This was used specifically in a puzzle in the MIT Mystery Hunt. And spoilers abound, the number of eyes was important for that puzzle.
I'm wondering if they all, because you and I were talking earlier about Critical Role, and season 2 with the Mighty Nine had a Eyes of Nine kind of theme.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if people kind of had that in the background and realized, let's put eyes on everything.
I mean, it's certainly possible.
Could be.
But yeah, that was. I was up at the MIT Mystery Hunt a few weeks ago during MLK weekend, and incredibly difficult puzzles, but incredibly good job. Very well done by the team that was running it. As we come back to curling, different nerdy hobby. Yellow currently sitting 2. Yo Sweepity looking to clean that up a little bit, and they get 1.
That was really close to being like perfect. It had a really good line to it, and then past that hog line,
it just cut.
It cut a lot. This is, and again, this is the kind of like the common refrain at Potomac has essentially been like a foot north or just past the hog. You're always going to get that late snap. It's usually like I've seen it happen like maybe 2/3 down between the hog lines, but this weekend it's been really close to the hog line where that second break is, and it just cooks.
Yep, like I don't even know how to describe like how hard that snap is.
It's pretty bad, especially with the fact that this ice has been rotationally sensitive. So for those of you who are newer curlers and you don't know really what that means, if you under rotate, so you only have like 1 or 2 rotations of your rock between the hog lines, that's under rotated for the way that our ice crew does our ice here, and that's typically going to curl a lot and drop in weight a lot. If you throw a lot of rotations, like 4 or 5 rotations between hog to hog, it will sail right through because you're not going to get much grab there. So
I think the professional term for the curl is called sideways.
I think you might be right.
Yeah.
turn sideways, yeah. Matt Gallo on sheet B, who I will be doing my best to make fun of a lot for the next few hours.
And you're right to do so.
Was mentioning everybody on his team did the world's strongest, the Jeff Grick Memorial World's Strongest Super Competition. I have been corrected that we can't call it Memorial because Jeff Grick is still alive. However, there is an asterisk on it, so please remember the asterisk. But Matt Gallo does have all of the, everybody on his team did the steeping challenge we had at 345. And actually has as of right now, I think the strongest average man and the strongest average woman as of right now, I think.
That's impressive.
Why average? What does average mean?
Because they were looking at max broomhead pressure and then average broomhead pressure, so I think they averaged throughout the entire hog-to-hog.
Yeah, because it's hard to keep it up throughout the entire length of a rock.
Yeah.
Endurance.
So looking at the ice, we already have hammer being thrown on sheet A. Sequoia sweeps with Diamond State. Looks like we are already sitting 1, and they're trying to draw in for a second, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's hanging out a little too wide.
Yeah,
though.
a little up, a little out. It's always great to see arena curlers come out to play on dedicated ice because sometimes they forget what that speed difference is.
Yeah.
So, plus, I just like watching Diamond State people come out and play at Potomac. They always have a good group that come out to pretty much every single bonspiel.
Great club there.
And on sheet B here,
this is the
Mothman. Team Mothman is throwing their first
skipstone. So yeah, I believe this is Ron Burkhart.
Trying to get behind that guard to get the second shot here.
The weight looks all right. It's coming down.
Oh, it's gonna.
Just a hair up.
Tee back.
Tee back for you.
Oh yeah, I love
Nicely
that.
done.
I love that.
That's beautiful.
And from the warm room, you can only see a sliver of it. So Matt could realistically make a play off of it, a play on it, and then if he wanted. But it looks like he's really drawing his attention to the one over on the wing. Yep.
Yeah, it's not a bad call, but I mean, this is.
For the first end, I actually kind of prefer it. If you don't trust your inside out right now, going for like at least hitting and rolling, you're going to sit your shot. I don't hate this for the first end.
That's a very good point. You know, it's okay to play slightly more conservative when you don't know the ice quite yet.
Yep.
When you don't know how you're feeling or anything like that.
And he can flop in to
Yeah.
sit in a good position.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just don't think that the double is going to be there, though. So if he was trying to
No.
do the crosshouse double, it's not there because you're always going to
It's
hit your
gonna
red.
jam.
Yeah, it's going to jam.
Yep.
So on sheet Charlie, what are we looking at here? We've got yellow sitting 1, 2, 3. And we're about ready to have hammer thrown by Red Rocks here for sheet storm.
I believe you are correct. And with that ice,
I think it's just hitting
And flopping.
hitting and stick would
yeah,
get
just-
them one.
yeah, hitting and
No.
I don't think it'll give him one.
It
but
might-
Sorry.
I think it'll be like
Give up one.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a hit and flop in.
Yeah.
Everyone's good?
Yep.
I'm good. Do y'all need anything?
I got water. I'm good.
We're all good. Thanks. Huh? Commentating. All right, so hammer rocks are away on both our Bravo and Charlie sheets.
Yeah, sweepers on C going pretty hard.
And on sheet Bravo, no one's touching it yet to get the draw for 2 here.
Oh no.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh,
Whoa,
my
that's
goodness.
actually that worked out really well. for
Just
them.
got a piece of that red guard ricocheted into that yellow and ended up counting 1 for red. So Sheetstorm, by the hair of their chinny chin chin, take the 1-0 lead.
I like that.
So you know that I'm
What
originally
hap-
from Plainfield.
What
You are,
happened
yes.
in
I'm getting a lot of Plainfield people
Commentators?
listening and watching and rooting for Matt Gallo as they should, but now I can't. Now I actually have to make fun of Matt Gallo a lot if there's a lot of Plainfielders listening. They went from, yeah. Can I get the marker board? Oh, this is good. Give me a marker board. Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back, everybody.
Oh, boy. Hold on. All right, checking in on sheet D. Let's see. We know they finished the first end. I don't know if they've hung the score quite yet. No, not quite yet. But it looks like it does look like red has scored. I'm just not quite sure how much, unless they blanked. We will keep you up to date on that as soon as we get that information.
There is a wrinkle in my plan. Apparently, he's got an iWatch, and
Oh, so
they're
he's
sending
getting all
text
this?
messages about how Rob is commenting on this game. There's a bunch of traitors in the live stream right now.
I don't know what to tell you. You curl out of Potomac now, so
So the thing is, both Plainfield and Potomac don't really want to claim me. Have you met me? I'm a lot.
you said it, not me. Sweepers holding that hit very, very nicely. And your sweepity able to hit and stick. Feel like Rob here basically doing everything in his power to annoy and or distract Matt Gallo.
Listen, we're not in the A event anymore. We can absolutely just be destructive if we wanted.
Yes, yeah, that is 100% true.
Also, I just noticed the skip for Albany, Ron, has wolves on his pants.
He does. I think he's got the 3-wolf moon pants.
Yes. Is that a thing?
I've never seen that before.
I've seen it on shirts.
Yeah, I've seen the 3-wolf moon shirt.
Yeah.
Like that's famous, but those are 3-wolf moon pants. I mean, combined with the Mothman shirt, like, well done.
That was a really good attempt on Charlie to go for the double. The Sheet Storm had a really good stagger 1-2 on the top 8. And just being guard to Death Valley was just asking for the double. It was really close. It would have been really nice.
Yeah, Sheetstorm still sitting 1 with an otherwise open house. So now they're going to try to figure out what they can do to protect that. Sweepity. They wanted to keep it off that yellow guard, but I'm afraid they might have overcooked it a bit. And that one will go through the house.
And just through the house on Sheet Alpha, Pittsburgh attempt at trying to hit the shot rock sitting in the back of the back of the house. Just missed it by an inch. So who's talking crap on the chat room? Anybody we need to pay attention to?
Pretty quiet right now.
Okay, cool.
No problem, but we'll keep
If
an eye
anybody has any great suggestions on how we can make fun of Matt Gallo, I would really love to hear it in the chat room. So
this looks like draw rate.
no, did you see?
I did, yes. That was objectively hilarious.
It's almost as if he could hear me. The minute I said that, he just turns around.
There's a non-zero chance that he has an earpiece in and is listening to us right now. I mean, he is wearing a hat that is covering his ears.
Oh my God!
That would not be distracting at all.
I mean, would I do it while I was skipping? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Would Matt? Yeah, hard maybe.
Well, this just means that if we both get into the stone, I have to actually back up my shit talk. So
Right. Will they be able to keep this off the guards? No, unfortunately. It's going to split away. So those 3 guards really...
Sheet Charlie, that draw attempt to freeze onto that yellow is looking a little up, but it might just
That's a little tap.
knocks it back.
I'm actually surprised at how much it moved that yellow stone.
I didn't see the release point. I didn't know how much line they were given, but it's enough. It's open enough that I wondered, is that yellow? No, it's not biting.
It's not. It's not biting. No.
Yeah.
Over on sheet D, it was 1 for red. Named the yellow stones, but playing the red stones.
I'm loving the fact that I'm getting sideways looks from Matt Gallo. He's very suspicious of me right now. I'm in his head.
He's right to be. As Mothman coming in for the draw, hoping to use those higher guards, and it looks like they'll do so. Sitting in, just touching the back 8. Red's still sitting 1. So now Matt Gallo trying to think about how he wants to approach this, and it looks like he's going to go for a draw himself, probably around top 8, top 4, if I had to guess, is the goal.
I would really love to be I don't want to show half. I'd rather be really deep behind that guard. Top 8 would be great controlling it. If you want to make a play at the back one, you can.
I think that's what's happening. I think that's a little heavier than they were hoping for, but they do knock that out, roll back to the center line. So red now sitting 2. And Mothman,
technically they didn't have to chase it.
They didn't have to chase it, but I think the chase is simply what happened. Now, the double is definitely...
They didn't chase the chase.
No.
Okay. The chase chased them.
Yep, exactly. Now, the double's definitely here.
Oh, yeah. A little steep.
It is a little steep, but it's absolutely makeable. But is that what they're going to do? This looks like it's hanging out a bit wide, but here it comes over. They're trying
no, it's not going to connect. Oh, it did connect. I was wrong.
It did connect. Will it have enough juice to get out, though? No, unfortunately. That's just going to hang in the back 12.
And actually, pretty well guarded, too.
Yeah, that's not the best result from Mothman. So now Yosweepity has a big opportunity here, and they really should look to close off access to that 4-foot. And it looks like that's the call.
Yep. guard. 3, top 12.
Yeah, I would love to see a top 12 here. Even a biter.
I would really, I mean, like top 8, you could. That's probably your max. You don't want to go too deep, but if you go top 8 and force Mothman to like try to do like a hit, you're gonna keep him wide open because you just won't be able to get much of a snap on that hit. So
that's a good point.
Put pressure.
Yeah, there's definitely a tolerance here, but once you're outside that tolerance, it could lead to some serious situations.
So we got 2 draw attempts happening on Charlie, on Bravo and Charlie. Charlie, they're just going to try to draw behind that corner red guard. While on Bravo, trying to also draw behind the yellow guard here. It's curling
It's curling quite a lot. It looks like she was a little light, but the sweepers are dragging this quite a bit. And they are going to drag it on. And
Wade looked really good. I wonder if she crossed her body a little bit on the release. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but honestly, that's still pretty well guarded. So, yeah, you're right. I think the weight was really solid there, though.
From the hack, though, they probably can see about 3/4 of it. So.
Oh, did it spill behind?
Yeah, it spilled behind it.
Okay. So, yeah, they are going to go for that. And as long as they're off of that yellow, then they should be able to get a decent amount of it.
They're going to make contact. All right.
And, yeah, they are going to get it out, spill out themselves. So, red's still sitting 2. And now the question comes from Yo Sweepity. All right, what can we do to lock things down? And I think, yeah, they're calling for that top 12 again. And honestly, if they come back with that same weight they just threw with more ice, I think that's going to be a really, really good shot.
Taking a look over on sheet Delta right now. Looks like
sheet Alpha is the skip stone.
yes,
hammer
this
coming.
last skip stones for Diamond State looks a bit up.
Yeah, this might be slipping through. Oh,
It's going to make contact.
it is, and it's going to slow up themselves, but yellow's still going to be sitting 2 there.
Yeah, and yellow will have hammer here. So this will be a draw attempt for 3 on Alpha.
Back to Bravo. This is gliding quite a bit, and I don't know if this is going to stay in the house. No.
There's that issue I was telling you about the rotation. That was like 5 rotations, so it's just going to stay straight the entire time.
Yep. So Mothman with their first skip stones, I believe, coming up.
Our first conference of the day is on sheet Delta. It looks like a conversation right now from Red Rocks, trying to figure out how best they're looking.
They're sitting 3, I believe.
Yellow sitting 3, and I think red does not have hammer. So this is red's last without hammer. And I guess the question is, do they go to the hit or do they draw? That looks like it's possibly an attempt at freezing to that shot yellow.
Yeah, I think the freeze is the mathematically or strategically correct play, but you have to make the shot.
You know.
Over on sheet B, we have what looks like a draw, and ooh, they better jump on that before it crashes the guard. They do, but now will it stick around, or is it? It looks like it's going to hit the back one.
It's going to. Oh, will it?
It did not. It overcurled, unfortunately. Over on sheet D, red's last. They went for it, and unfortunately that's going to be swept out the back. So yellow sitting 3, and they're going to have a draw for 4.
And on Charlie, looks like the guards Death Valley going for a draw for 2 here without hammer. No, they do have hammer. This is skips first.
Yeah, this is skips first.
I like this. I love it when you have a skip that's going to throw 2 draws in a row. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
More of this, please. They're getting some good motion off of it, carrying it nicely full 12, maybe half 8. Nicely.
Really nice sweeping there.
And you might force them into do the slash double, but that's not going to give you much to give you an opportunity to jam and they'll be able to do their draw for 2. So
Yeah, best case scenario, I don't think that red at the top 12 is on. It's hard to tell from this angle.
yeah.
Either way, you can either do a hit or or just a throw through if you wanted to blanket.
Yeah, and I believe Sheet Storm, that was the first thing the Vice suggested was going for the hit. I think they're both conversing on it, just making sure any contact. What's the worst contact they could probably make would be, over curling and hitting the high guard. I like, actually, if you're looking at it from our perspective on the right side of the screen, if you want to hit it on the high side closer to the center line, you'll jam into the shot rock and come in, and you might end up just maybe slightly out-counting the second yellow, but any contact on the red to run back would be a really good result here for Sheet Storm.
Yeah, for sure.
And on Bravo right now, Albany throwing their last. Mothman needs to draw into the pocket would be ideal. They don't want to be too high because it would be an easy pick out, but Waite's looking close. Sweeper is on it.
It looks like they're going to go right into the... Oh, it's over-curling a little bit. And it's just going to sit right in front.
Nicely thrown.
Yeah, very nice.
The only downside is that you have the opportunity to come in off that same rotation, that same handle. If you clip just like a quarter of it, you will pop that yellow out. The only question is, do you get 3 or 4 out of it? But you have to go for it.
Yeah,
It's right there.
I think with like hack weight, I think you will stick around because there's so much real estate going to the right side there. So I think a hack weight.
Yeah, hack weight would be perfect.
Yeah.
But the question really is going to be down weight hits on this ice.
Do they
have? It's going to move a ton. The question will be where are they going to place the broom?
Yep. And especially, this is the second end. This is the first time they've been coming this way. Have they downloaded that information yet?
I don't know. I worry that hack weight, you hit so little of it to not hit your own red, right? So hack weight might not be enough.
But you don't actually have to hit it out. You only have to move it like 2 to 3 feet. Even so, I think bumper you definitely. I think bumper you. I think bumper you definitely get. I think you definitely lose one of yours. So that really becomes the question: is there an actual shot for 4 there?
Speaking of shots, beautiful deuce on the board for
Guards of Death Valley.
Guards of Death Valley. Nicely done from the sweepers and the Vice to come out and help the sweep just to be on the safe side.
The Vice is being nice.
I really like the line here. We're just going to make sure that it doesn't over curl and overthrown. But this looks like board weight. Board up.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
that's trying
control.
to push
that's
it over.
Control. That's control weight.
They are trying to push it over as much as they can, and I don't think it's happening. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is going to be a steal of 1 for Mothman.
This is definitely a case of eyes got bigger than your stomach.
Yep.
And the
You saw
adrenaline,
the 3
it's
and you're like,
there. I'm going to do it, and then you just over kick by accident.
All right, so a steal of 1 for Mothman. Checking on our other sheets. Over on sheet D, the Mean Green Machine did take 4 in the second end, so they now have a 4-1 lead. Mean Green Machine from Potomac, thankfully all wearing green.
I honestly think it was mainly because we have 2 newer curlers from the Lone Star Curling Club who are always wearing the most highlighter-esque green uniforms, and I believe one of the 2 is on the ice right now.
Yes. Yeah, shout outs to Lone Star down in Austin. They put on a great spiel, and they really, really love both lime green and bats.
I'm being currently, they're trying to get me to come down for their Bonspiel in May. I think they're having a Bonspiel. And speaking of Bonspiels that are happening.
Oh, yes.
Just want to let everybody know that on March the 19th through the 22nd, we'll be having our annual Cherry Blossom Bonspiel. Bring your own kaiju.
Yep. Potomac's premier Bonspiel.
Premier Bonspiel, best kitchen.
Yes. And that's saying something because our kitchen is always really, really
yes. good. One thing I want to let everybody know about, if you've been to the Cherry Blossom before, we are changing our format. We're returning back to a bracket. We are no longer doing a pool or a point spiel. We're going back to a bracket style. So please check our website at curldc.org and check all the social medias under at curldc for more information.
Yeah, but we were also talking about it on the previous draw. We have a very special prize for the A event winners in that.
What is the special prize for the A event winners?
We have 4 brand new brooms, I believe carbon fiber brooms, with a beautiful cherry blossom themed wrap designed by Emma Miskew.
For those of you who do not know, Emma Miskew is the vice for the second. Thank you for Team Homan.
The Canadian Olympians.
Yep.
She's a graphic designer in her day job, and she has done an absolutely fantastic job with these cherry blossom themed brooms.
They're gorgeous.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you are the A event winner, hey, you get them.
And some information for those of you who are interested, they are gold line brooms with the impact head, not the traditional gold line head. So it's the impact head, which means you have the ability to utilize not only gold line, but their newly acquired hard line brush heads as well. So that does matter for a lot of people on what kind of broom it is. So there's that. So I don't know if you know this about me, but one of the consistent things I do as web commentary, as also competitive lead, I ignore lead rocks because it's maintaining journalistic integrity.
That's entirely reasonable.
So if there's a lead currently throwing on the ice, I'm choosing to ignore it.
That is a nice little tap back there from Yo Sweepity, hiding in behind those 2 center guards.
That was a lead.
Well, I can say that. I'm a skip, and I don't play competitively, so I can do what I want.
Vic would be very upset with you right now. Kathy Gochi, on the other hand, would be very proud of you.
That's entirely reasonable. And I can live with Vic being slightly cross at me.
A slightly cross Vic is actually kind of a fun Vic. Have you ever heard? Yeah, I've heard.
I have, yes.
It's great.
Over on sheet C, went for the hit and just flashed it by. So yellow's still sitting 1 there, just touching the button. And they are calling for something in the top 12, guarding that up. Over on sheet D, looks like yellow, the main green machine, is sitting 3 right now. And the yellow stones, playing the red stones, are really trying to figure out what they need to do to clear some of these out. Now it looks like they're just going to go straight after that one in the top 12, try to get some granite moving. And yep, they've got 1 and just the 1. So yellow's still going to be sitting 2 over there. Jumping back to sheet B, we see red sitting 1. Yellow has jumped into the back 8, just barely touching the back 4. But that shot rock, there's a decent amount of cover there. So now the question becomes, if you're red, how do you score a little bit more? If you're yellow, how do you get at that shot rock? I mean, there's very long angle run backs, and I don't like that.
No?
There's a tight port on the left side, which would be better. Or we're still fairly early in the end. Just start blasting stuff.
So what they were electing to do is try to draw and sit 1-2 and try to use that back yellow as like a holder for their 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Sweepity's got the 2-point lead. They're going for
the other way. Mothman's got the 2-point lead.
Mothman.
I'm sorry. You're right. Thank you. Mothman, Yellow Rocks, Albany has the 2-point lead, and I would really like them not to hit what they're about to hit.
They're going to do it. They're going to hit it.
I mean, yeah. So they're gonna end up peeling that center guard, possibly do a run back double. I mean, it's 5 and under. When presented with the run back double, you always do the run back double.
Sure, yeah.
But you've got the lead, shrinking the scoring area, just keeping them to 1 would be the call here. But
and it's just a double peel.
Yeah.
I mean, I say just a double peel. That's still a very impressive shot.
Yeah.
I don't hate that call, frankly.
If I had hammer, I love that call. But
Yes.
not having hammer, you want to clog up the center line and even kind of force red to 1, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So now Matt's got a choice here. I could put the guard back and protect the one that I have, or you could throw like a downweight hit, split the red into that yellow and sit 2.
I mean, you could play that same game later. Right now, they're just going to be busy peeling, putting guards, putting guards.
But this is that conversation that I talk to a lot of like developing curlers, 5 and under curlers. Yes, we do see on YouTube and we do see on TSN.
And this guard is not.
They throw corner guards, but you're not using the corner guards.
See, this guard is more favorable for yellow now.
Yeah, this is sitting 3rd shot, popping it. Like this is giving a better opportunity for the double.
Yeah, the double is much more makeable now.
But yeah, you hit this just left of nose, and I think they both go. But if this crosses the face, though, I think they jam right on the yellow.
This is going to be tight.
Yeah, I think they have to be sweeping this right out of their hand. And so they are, but will they be able to hold it?
It's already curling. I think it's looking close.
Oh, wait, it looks pretty good.
Well, they jumped off of it.
That
Nicely
looks
thrown.
beautiful.
Very
Nicely
nice.
thrown. Nice rotation on that one. Good release. It looked a hair tight from my perspective, and it just stayed on that line throughout. So nicely thrown by Albany's. I believe Albany's Vice. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to the sweeper there as well, who did a really good job holding that.
Nicely thrown, Cassandra.
So sheet alpha, you have the last stone from Take Yellowstones.
I do like it when a club's color scheme comes into play for rocks. So Pittsburgh is black and gold. They're playing yellow rocks. It makes my life easy.
Wait, Pittsburgh is black and yellow? I didn't see that one coming.
Okay, your sarcasm is as noted, and we'll talk later.
The rock just comes out a bit short and clogging up somewhat the center line.
So yellow definitely sitting
Diamond
1.
State.
I would assume that even if either of those two are biting, that red would be closer, at least from our vantage point.
Yeah.
So
Sheep Bravo making a play at the yellow in the back 4. Sweepers are on it. It's a little on the wide side.
Oh, but they do pick it out.
It did finish a little bit, but once they came up, they needed it to curl a bit more to sit to make sure they stuck around. And the Red Rock is exposed, have plenty enough air. They can throw control at it, sit 1-2 again back in the house.
Over on sheet C, a nice attempt by Sheet Storm, but unfortunately they just clipped themselves, and yellow is still sitting 1, albeit with two reds in the 4-foot as well.
And if you're looking over at Sheet Alpha right now, Sheet Alpha's throwing their hammer, but it's looking a little down and over curling a lot.
So it will not.
Yeah, they're going to have to sweep this hard to get it to out count, and yeah, very nice. So it is going to be, or no, this isn't hammer, or this is hammer coming up, isn't it?
For who?
No, they
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Diamond State had the.
I'm sorry. I was looking at sheet B.
Had the hammer.
we should put little signs up here.
So what I was doing on Thursday was I just had my buddy Ken. I just had him on the A&D, and I was only focused. I can't focus on all 4 sheets. My ADD would not let me have that happen. So I'm like, I'm going to focus on BC. Somebody else do the wings.
Unfortunately, my flavor of ADD does actually allow me to do that.
It's just you're smarter than me.
I didn't say that.
No, I said that, though.
Oh, okay.
Matt Gallo calling on the sweep. They need to make sure that it stays on the high side. Got the nose, misses the back, which is good. So they're sitting 1-2 right now.
Yeah, that was a very nice shot. Very nice result. Really solid sweeping there once again. I wonder if going and doing the strongest sweeper competition helped people kind of get into the sweeping mindset. Like, warmed you up a little bit before this draw.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially you mentioned that Matt Gallo and his team are ranked quite highly in that strongest sweeper competition.
Absolutely. And we all got a little bit of enjoyment making fun of Matt Gallo on the ice, which is always a really great way to loosen up.
That's
really,
fair, yeah.
like, you feel warmed up after sweeping, you're feeling good. Matt Gallo, making fun of him, always great.
Yeah, it's good to...
it's respect.
Ish, yes.
All right, draw attempt here from Ron on Team Mothman. And on Sheet Charlie, we have the first of the Red Rocks for Sheet Storm. They do have hammer. Red Rocks does have hammer here, and it looks like it's going to be a hit. I would really love to see this hit make contact on the yellow and flop behind those high yellow guards.
Yeah,
It's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Love it. It didn't move a ton,
done.
but they had to sweep that the entire way to make sure they actually got that hit.
And what's really nice about this, if you look at the angles on Sheet Charlie, you can't do the crotch double really nicely because you do risk jamming the red onto the red, and the red will sit back there for one. So if you want to minimize and just try to get as much red out, you can do the double, but I don't think you're going to get all three moving.
Can you do the left one first?
I think actually doing the right one first might...
Right one first is the better option to get all three going. Because the left one first, you're not going to be able to get enough to kick out the one on the right.
Oh, actually the center.
You want to go for the higher one first if you're going to try to do the triple.
Right, but you're talking about the jamming angle.
Yeah, if they hit it if they hit this one first, this is the shot 2 will jam onto the shot 3.
Yeah, but if you hit the right one first, I think the angle is there that this is going to spill over the top. The right one might jam, but it might also go over the top of that.
And looking at the rotation for guards of Death Valley, that's what they're going for, is the higher red first. But it looks like it's hanging out there, calling for the sweep to curl.
That's a clutch there.
That is unfortunately
I think it was just a hair wide. I think it was a hair wide on that release because I think the shot was to get the higher one. But
still a very good attempt.
Still a good attempt, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, if you are getting 2 stones out of the forefoot, you can't be that bad.
Yeah. But this gives them an opportunity. What you did just show Sheet Storm that line, because this is essentially if you hit on the high side a hair on the intern hit, you're going to get your 3 if you're red. So.
Hello.
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Everyone's favorite.
Mr. Ken.
I was going to say, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Tech guru.
Yes.
Yep.
Ken Clark is here. Ken Clark making everyone else's live stream setups at other clubs feel significantly inferior.
Sorry.
No joke. No joke.
That's 100% true.
That's 100% true. I can't watch other clubs' live streams after looking at a Potomac live stream. Like, oh.
That's adorable.
That's good try. Good try.
Yep.
So this is a hammer shot on Sheet Charlie. And have to really be mindful of the jam on the back there.
Yeah, over on Sheet B, it looks like they're going to try to tap up theirs, but I'm not...
Is this hammer?
This is the final shot for yellow.
They're sitting shot.
They are sitting shot, and that's going to be a difficult shot to remove. So red might be thinking about promoting theirs on the center line.
Yeah, I'm looking from the behind the hack here. You only see a quarter of it, so there's no real way to pick it out and keep your shooter around.
And unfortunately...
CC was just a little bit tight on the line, so red scores 1. Sheet Storm.
An update for everybody on our wings here. On Alpha, it looks like we have a 4-1 game. The Pittsburgh team with Yellow Rocks managed to get a steal of 1 on the last end. So
that's a
up
very nice hit and roll, too.
Beautiful hit and roll from, what's the Pittsburgh team name? Take Yellowstones. Great. And on Delta, we have a score of 4-2. Looks like Yellowstones, who have red. Again, oh my God, my brain. Team Yellowstones only got a single on the last end.
Is that Yellow Space Stones?
Yes, it's Yellow Space Stones.
Not yellow hyphen stones, not we'll take yellow stones, not we only take yellow stones.
We'll pick you as the Yellowstone.
Yep, we get it.
I was having a conniption fit on Thursday because everyone that had one color had the other color rock. And I'm just, like there was a
Redwood.
Redwoods. And I'm just going, why do you hate me so much?
See, that's why I appreciate the Mean Green machine.
Yeah.
Choosing a color, choosing a color scheme that is neither red nor yellow.
Good job, Green. Good job, Green. All right, Matt Gallo here on She Bravo. Looks like it's just going to be a tap up to get their single here. If you're actually not, though, you can split this for a deuce. A split is there for the deuce.
Sure, but I don't know if that's what he's playing. I think they might just be looking for the single here.
No, but the nice thing is, if you over curl, you can get it's
definitely
they're
there.
curling
Yeah.
the hard way to do it, but it's definitely there.
This might just end up being a straight draw.
Yeah. He's got a single. Whoa, that thing moved.
Yep, it sure did. Now, will it stick around?
Yeah,
yes, it will.
Maybe.
So that's well, they're going to take a look at it. From our vantage point, it does look like it's one red and just the one. So Yoswipity is going to move, get 1 point there. They now trail 2-1 as we move into the fourth end there.
So I do feel that very strongly that the attempt was, with that weight call, that was definitely a split attempt. I would have loved him to come the other way with the split attempt, only because the higher guard actually hurts you on the attempt to say high on the curl.
Yep, completely agree.
Matt Gallo finally figured out what I put on the whiteboard.
What did you put on the whiteboard?
Mothman is my favorite cryptid. My second favorite is Matt Gallo.
Oh, there you go.
I complimented him.
You called him a mythological beast, so...
Man, the myth, the legend.
Well, that's the problem. He's neither man nor legend in there, just myth.
You're absolutely correct. I said what I said.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm just here to make people happy, make people laugh, chuckle a little. I'm not here to actually make sense. I'm not here to offer expert commentary. I barely know the sport. I love it. I don't know much about it. That's why I'm not a skip. I'm here to throw 2 sweep 6 and try my best to shut up.
You're pretty good at failing that last bit.
Thank you.
But, I believe we call that benevolent surrealism.
Too big of words, dude. It is a Saturday. Why do that?
Because that's what I do.
Okay, big words. Oh, this on sheet alpha, that draw attempt to sit 3 yellows looking really solid right now. Sweepers
keep
are on
sweeping.
it.
Oh, that's a really nice sweep. That's a great weight, great line all the way around. And so, yellow take the yellow stones is going to be sitting 3 there.
That's a beautiful draw
and
there.
Sequoia sweeps. They've got to figure out, it's not their final. I think I'm trying to see here.
No, this is the last of the Vice stones for Sequoia.
Yes. So there's definitely still space to run their reds back.
Yeah. But based on the line here, I'm wondering if they're actually going to make an attempt at doing the slash now to open things up a little bit. I don't hate it if they run the red back, and it looks like it's over curling from the line.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, not a lot of rotation from the thrower on that one.
And really the roughest bit for that is that stagger is going to make it a lot harder to run back that red on the center.
Good draw, good attempt at the draw on sheet B. You're sitting 1 behind a center guard. You don't have hammer. You're learning the line information on that one. I like the attempt.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, you're still in the first half of the game. You know that the ice is going to change one way or the other. It's important to figure out what that change is going to be.
And we're looking at that right now on sheet D. Sheet D, yellow rocks. It's not bad because they're still in Vice's rocks right now, but Mean Green Machine is looking to do a draw against 4 counters at the moment. Yellow spaced stones are sitting 4.
And We do have a free guard violation on Bravo.
Just as a reminder for everyone, the tick rule is a may ability. If you tick a rock that's a guard on the center line, the non-offending skip has the option to keep it where it lays or replace it.
Oh, he was right there at the time.
I know, but I'm letting you know it is a may ability.
Yes. You do
So
not
let the
have to.
rocks come to stop first, and then assess. It is not. Yeah. Sorry. Official Rob had to come out for that one because I've had to correct so many people during the league.
Yes.
During all leagues for that, even Cap League.
Yeah. No. I have made that mistake before once.
I was there for that.
I know because you yelled at me.
I didn't yell. My eyeball twitched a little bit, and I might have raised my voice a skosh.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I'm very passionate about rules. As somebody in this club is affectionately referred to, I am at, God, how does she refer to me as? An aggressive rules follower, I think is what she called me.
Is there a difference between that and a rules follower?
Apparently, attitude.
And I
Yeah.
believe in the
Rob
game
gets
space we call that
aggressive
lawful
if you
neutral.
don't follow rules.
Hey, you know what I realized, though? I realized I actually am a Hufflepuff.
I might have to have you explain that a little.
I'm an ardent rules follower, and I believe in absolute fair play.
So
It's
yeah,
not
lawful
about
neutral.
knowing. It's not about knowing all the things. It's about making sure that I'm being fair and consistent to everybody. An equal opportunity
Ooh.
buzzkill.
Just clipping one of those high guards there, and it did have enough pace. They were able to get that red out.
And they moved the second high guard, so
They sure did.
it worked. They were not quite the shot they were looking for, but it worked just as well.
Yeah.
And you create a corner guard, which is nice on Sheep Bravo.
Yeah, we call that like a plan J.
It's 5 and under. This is what a 5 and under shot does.
Yep. Or it's what a Team Colton shot does.
So we are looking over at Sheet Delta. We are on Skips Rocks right now. Yellow is Hammer getting ready to throw their first. They're sitting second shot. So now it's a matter of, based on this lineup, I'm wondering if they're
I think
doing the double. Are they doing the double on the high red to yellow?
I think they're trying to sneak around that high one. And
I would hope that that's the call, but you're going to leave a pocket at the T line for red to come into that. So calling for line to make sure you get past that shot, past that red and the green and the top 12, but it's going to curl into it.
Oh, well, they do sneak over the top, so they are still second shot, but unfortunately, that is
A wide open. Yeah.
yeah. Well, here's the thing: it's a wide open hit, and you have to assume that red will probably play that hit.
They've been playing hits whole game, whole end.
The reason I was thinking that they should be doing the double, mainly because I think the problem rock for them at the moment was either the rock that was in the top 12 or the rock that's in the top 8. The one that's sitting shot isn't a problem for yellow at the moment. They just needed to try to generate, they could have froze to it, but they could be patient and figure out what the next shot is. Just clear one of those reds out, make it a little bit easier for them.
We also have a high pressure draw coming down sheet alpha.
Oh,
Hammer
yeah.
They
facing against 3.
Yeah, Diamond State made 2 attempts at trying to do the hit to try to bust out those 2 yellows, and both of them were just a bit wide. So this is a draw attempt for Team Diamond State.
And it looks like it's coming up short.
Yep.
And way over curled. Yep.
That's unfortunate. That's going to be 3 for take the Yellowstones. So they're going to move up 7-1 after 4. As a reminder, this is the C event. All of the winners will continue on. The losers will unfortunately be eliminated, but fortunately will get to start really enjoying themselves tonight.
When you were looking at Sheet D on Sheet C, there was an excellent double turning the house from red to yellow.
That was a beautiful double. I saw that, yeah.
Just missing the jam on the back yellow.
All right, so over on Sheet D, it looks like it is still red only sitting 1. So is this Hammer?
Yeah.
This is Hammer.
If this is Hammer, this is a hit and stick for 2, which all things considered is, you have to consider this is what? You don't love that?
It's a pretty good chance.
It doesn't need to be a big hit.
Nope.
I didn't say it needs to
I
be
know,
a big hit.
but it's just like you could even heavy draw.
That looks.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
that
you
looks-
really only have to move it back, what, 2 feet or so?
But
Yeah.
the concern that I have is I think that I think it's slightly overlapped with the red rock that's in the top 8. I don't think it's wide open on sheet D.
It's coming out with speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I would not have come out with like a massive amount of weight.
Calling on the sweep though to make sure.
I mean, if they get this solid nose, then they've got
Oh,
it.
it's
But
Make me wrong,
pretty-
make me wrong, make me wrong, make me
It's
wrong.
gonna, yeah, it's
Nice.
pretty good.
oh wow, well done.
I love being
Yellow
wrong.
skulls
I really
too.
do. I love when I am wrong.
And that's the thing. Like, if you don't choose the correct quote unquote correct strategy, but the shot you make,
Yeah.
Could
you know,
fail
gives you
out.
the desired impact, then it does not matter.
Speaking
They-
of desired impact right now, looking at sheet Bravo, looks like they're going to draw a guard up the first and second shot here for Team Yosubiri.
I
But
think
it's
they're
looking a
trying.
little up.
Yeah, I think they're trying to break them up a little bit and get a third one in.
Yeah, they're sweeping this real hard. Yeah, they might be trying to push that
Yeah,
shot
but-
rock back a little bit, but
Well, they did a little bit.
yes.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna sign off, and Ken will take over.
Bye, Naomi. Thank
Why
you so
did
much for joining
Why
us.
did Ken mute me?
Well, it's subconscious.
I know. Rob, you should shut up. Hey, Rob, can you do web commentary? You can't
Yeah.
have both ways, guys.
So there is a interesting pocket here that Yellow can try to slam into. The problem is I don't know how many are going to move after that. So it looks like they're just going to go for the double, and unfortunately they overcurled it. So Red's still sitting 2 there.
Sheet Charlie, Guards of Death Valley, is throwing their first skips rocks. They do have hammer here, and the idea here is just to hit the one that's in the back forward, roll over behind that corner guard.
They do have to get off of that high guard, though. It looks like it's moving, but I think it needs to move a little bit more.
Yep.
They are past the guard, but now will they stick around?
Yep, nicely thrown.
Yep. So Yellow is going to be sitting 3 now.
And it'll give Sheet Storm an opportunity to either to draw behind their guard or hit roll.
Yeah. So really, it's going to depend on what the Sheet Storm skip John Stanley feels more comfortable with right now. You know, if you've been throwing a lot of hits, it's a lot harder to kind of tamp that energy down to do a finesse draw.
Yeah.
Whereas if you've been throwing a lot of draws, it's a little easier to just kick out a little bit harder and go for that heavy hit.
So on sheet Bravo, Matt Gallo was trying to do, I think it was a split attempt on the red that was sitting on the center line, and a little bit more rotation kept it from snapping. So he had the right weight, but it just wasn't going to come over. But they're sitting 1, 2, 3, which is really good. If Mothman goes for the hit, you could get the triple if you throw with pace.
Yeah, the triple is there, but you've got to really go for it. And I'm not sure they're doing that. I think what they're doing is actually, I think they're going to go after the shot that's on the left side from our vantage point and try to roll in. The vice there, Cassandra signaled the out turn. So, yeah.
So here we go. Yellow, Mothman's first of 2 with the hammer here.
I'm not.
No rotation on that. Barely one full rotation on that throw. All right.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
And you gotta watch the hand signals because at least one of the clubs here uses the opposite.
They use the Utica. They use the Utica direction.
So the wrong one.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, the Utica one. So if I wanted to throw a rotation that was from 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock to 12 o'clock, I mean.
So this is hammer on
We
sheet
would-
C.
So we would go that way, right? We would point my left hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Utica does the right hand because they think that you release it in that direction rather than
Sweeping like mad to try
Yeah,
to get the
it's-
fourth one in, and looks good. So that's
Upstate New
4
York.
for you.
upstate New York does that.
Guards of Death Valley.
Steamed hams.
Yes. Nice throw there from Guards of Death Valley to get their 4.
Mostly nice sweeping. The sweepers, what got them there?
Hey, that's what they're there for, right? So
Yeah.
Guards of Death Valley take a 6-2 lead over Sheet Storm as we move on to the 5th end there on Sheet C. Let's quick check in on Sheet A.
Lot of hits.
Yep, this is they're just hitting back and forth and take the Yellowstones, slide past their guard, and take out the lone red. So yellow now sitting 1 all the way on the wing. As a reminder, take the Yellowstones, currently up 7-1 against Sequoia sweeps from Diamond State.
And on Sheet Delta, a lot of guards that are in the way of the shot rock. Green Machine is sitting 1 behind so much cover, and they do have a 4-point lead, so they also do not have hammer on this one. And that just is a bullet coming out for the yellow spaced stones.
I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but it's going to be awesome.
They got to clear everything. That's the key.
And they only move 1, and they shift their redstone in the house a little bit.
Not
but
a bad result.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the intended call or if that was like I don't hate it.
yeah.
So the last red rock on sheet B just bumped a red to the back. And
Sitting
now
2?
it's- now
Yeah,
it's
red's
the-
still sitting 2.
I
Yeah.
like it because you want to give yourself maximum distance. So if you're going to get your 2, keep the double for a multiple at arm's length. So
So yellow hammer coming up. Still debating. No, I guess they decide. So what are they trying to do? Tap their yellow back, I think.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a
Like a-
little bit of a tap because they need about, what do you think, about 4 or 5 feet to tap this one into the 4 foot.
It doesn't go
you
quite
can
enough.
you could be literally nose. A nose hit and 4 feet gets you to touch red. Broom's down immediately. That was a very enthusiastic slap of the ice just to make sure the broom was on the ice there on Bravo.
Yeah, they really want to make sure that they're hitting this nose or outside
That thing
and
is
nowhere
not.
else.
That thing is not curling. It's just hanging out there.
Oh,
But they got the motion on it. I think that's a sit for 1.
It is close.
No, I think that's 1.
Yeah, it's more than halfway into the white, while the reds are halfway or less. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's one yellow.
Yep,
yellow.
that is going to be 1 yellow. So very nice sweep job, pretty much all the way around for Mothman.
I do appreciate a very enthusiastic slap of the broom by a sweeper
Yep.
just to make sure that they are in fact there. So
Yep. It's a great way for the entire team to know, oh no, it's time to sweep.
yeah. Who needs to say oh shit, oh shit, oh shit when you could just be really loud on the contact on the ice?
Yes. So over on sheet Delta, we've got still a whole bunch of mess hanging up around the center line. Yellow is still sitting 1. And the Mean Green Machine sending their final Vice Stone down. Just looking to draw in and cover things up a little bit more. And yeah, they just make some friends with their tightest guard. So now the question for the yellow stones playing the red stones is how on earth do you use the 2 stones you have left to get at that shot rock?
I think they've got the right idea. That cluster of guards that that the skip is currently at right now, get rid of those.
Yes,
At
they
least
absolutely need to go.
At least get rid of the stack. The red-yellow stack is what's really hurting them. So if they cross the nose a little bit with like control weight, you can get those two gone.
Yes.
You just need to open that path up to get to the yellow in some way.
That was
It looks like good control weight from the vice there.
yeah, it's impressive there because I think that got a lot of granite moving.
Yep.
And it's interesting there because I think from a newer curler's perspective, the instinct might be, I'm going to huck this down really, really hard.
Yeah.
And instead, it was a beautiful control weight.
Yeah, you don't. So, as a reminder to everybody, peel is not a weight.
No.
Peel is a shot call.
Yes.
The weight that you throw after they call peel tells you how fast to throw. You know, a lot of people are like 6 seconds is a peel weight. Sure, yeah, I know. But technically, peel is a shot call. I've been told to throw control weight for a peel plenty of times, right?
Yeah.
Because your object is really, a peel is essentially get rid of the guard, lose your shooter.
It's a fancy word for that.
It's a fancy word for that. If you hit a guard and you stick around, that's not a peel.
No, you removed a guard.
Yeah. If you throw a 6 second, we refer to that as the Andy Dunham special.
So another thing I want to point out on sheet D, on sheet Delta, is that there is currently a path right now, right down the middle, to throw a solid weight hit and get at that shot rock.
Yeah, so the call is to try to get a guard there. It's a little challenging because of the other high guards on either side of the center line.
Oh, for sure.
But if you just move one of them a little bit, that can help too.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
Sweepers on this one pretty quickly over on sheet D. Again, they are just trying to clog up that port that I was just mentioning down the middle. And it looks like they are going to do just that.
yep, with a little bounce off the other guard and look right
A
where
little
they want
love
it.
tap, yeah. And so now,
They get the run back double, but that's not ideal, but hey, it's there. It's
Yeah, so
better
this
than
is-
the two rocks that were there before, the two
absolutely.
guards.
So this is the Yellowstone's first shot rock, and it looks like they are setting up to try to peel as much as they can off of that center line, which, yeah, it has to be done now. Like there is no way at that yellow shot rock right now otherwise.
To be honest with you, why do the heavy lifting for yellow? You could just concede the one or try to draw tap your red in, right? If you're going to try to go and eliminate all this movement just to get rid of one yellow, just let them have it and just reset the board for the next end. Because you run the risk of putting one or two more yellows in scoring position or opening it up for them to easy hit the red, right?
So on sheet D, I think, are they trying to split
Like just
in or
what just
something?
happened.
Like just
Anyway.
what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sheet
yellow
D,
now sitting two.
Sheet D takes 2 yellow. Steal a 2 yellow. Or take
No,
yellow
there's
still.
no,
Is that-
there's 2 stones left there.
Sheet A, I meant. Sorry, sheet A, getting my sheets mixed up.
It's okay. We're trying to handle 4 games at once.
On sheet B, that was a really good attempt there for Sweepity to at least get behind the center guard and sit shot. They did a really good job keeping it. Like, I like the positioning of it right now. But the problem now is that Red Rocks, Sweepity is now committed to the center line. So unless they move some things on the corner guards around or move the center lines around to open things up a little bit, they're kind of committed to the center line play right now. And if I was the Team Mothman, I'm okay with just either guarding it or tucking it in top 4 behind that red.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
that looks like it was a really wide throw there. So
Yeah.
we've noticed that there is some finish when you're throwing this wide out on B, but it's not. I'm lying right now. That thing's moved. That's a lot of curl there.
That is a lot of curl. I think there's generally been more finish actually coming the other side, but that's still moved quite a bit.
Yeah, I saw last time I was here. When you're that close to the edge of the sheet, it would curl maybe a rock and a half more. That was 3 rocks of curl. That's awesome. I love being wrong.
Anyway, Sweepity looking to run back double here. And I think they're just going to get the 1 and push their redstone back into the back 8, opening up that yellow shot rock.
Also opening up the draw, so I think yellow is going to choose to draw instead of guarding their shot rock.
Yeah, they've seen how much curl they're getting from that side, and I think you're exactly right, Ken. They are going to try
yellow
to
rock's in the back of the house. They want to like to have a better yellow rock in a better place behind guards.
Yep, get it behind the guards, and I think with the amount of finish they can get, they should be able to tuck it in if the weight is correct.
On sheet D, unfortunately, the hammer attempt to bump in another yellow, so yellow gets a bonus.
So that's going to be a steal of 3 for the Mean Green Machine. They're going to go up 9-2 after 5. Back to sheet B.
And sheet Alpha, speaking of steals, it looks like take yellow stones from Pittsburgh and managed to steal a deuce, going up 9-1 after 5 ends of play.
Sheet B, that draw attempt came up a little light. It only made it about halfway onto the 12. It could be useful later to promote, but now Sweepity's got to figure out, okay, what's our play here?
Interesting 4-foot zone on sheet C.
Oh yeah, that is a busy 4-foot.
With guards way up high there.
I mean, this port on sheet B is definitely there.
I think Matt Gallo wants this to be straight.
I don't think he's getting it. I do not think he's getting it. I think this is going to crash the guard.
So from my perspective, she was body online, and she crossed her body a little bit on the release. So it looked good, and the scream out of hand was just a little on the narrow side on the release. So,
and unfortunately, with the way this ice moves, a little narrow, just it goes.
I mean, the bright side is they're sitting 2-3-4.
Yes, absolutely.
Downside is action is dedicated to the center line. Yellow can guard if they wanted, protect their shot rock, or they can tuck one in to sit 1-2 if they wanted. So a lot more opportunities here for Team Mothman to put some pressure on.
And judging from that last one, it looks like they're going to do something pretty similar to what they did the previous rock, although this might go a little deeper than the last one.
It looks like it's going to be a 3-guard here. Just going to cover it up.
Getting a piece of the 12. Not quite. So yeah, roughly the same shot that they threw previously. So this is going to be the second Vice Rock for Mothman. Or excuse me, for Sweepity.
Heard myself a broom slam out there.
Yep. Someone was less than pleased with their effort.
On sheet Alpha, Pittsburgh, take yellow stones from Pittsburgh, just completely happy to throw more and more yellow granite into the house. They're up by a lot. They don't need a guard. The pile in there, forcing Sequoia sweeps from Diamond State to just throw up weight. More up weight you throw, the less likely you are to keep your shooters around. So,
all right. So over back to sheet B, Sweepity. Once again, clearing off the left side, clearing out that guard, and pushing one of their stones to the back of the house. But yellow's still sitting 1. It's open right now, but Team Mothman has been doing a really good job of guarding that and protecting it. And I'm going to go ahead and presume that that is once again going to be the call there.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, I mean, the team understands how to throw it. You understand the line. This looks like maybe a touch, maybe an inch or two more ice than they're giving the Vice. But that also makes sense. Ron, the skip, is a lefty, so he's going to come at this with a slightly different angle.
Very good point. Like, it's never the same line. It's never the same line between lefty and righty, even though it's off by like a difference of like 3 inches at max.
Yep. This might be a bit heavy, though. This might be...
Biting 4 is still great if they can just get it to curl. But it's also, like, it might actually just be back 4.
Yeah, I think that's just back 4, and now that is interesting. Now, my first instinct was, oh, there's a double there. But where do you hit that for the double that you don't jam on that back red?
I think nose won't jam. Or just left of nose.
I kind of don't like the double right now.
Really? Tell me why.
You do the double. You either stay on the high side. No matter what double you make, you're either going to run the risk of jamming the shot yellow into that back red. If you make it clean, you have to curl. You over curl off the nose. You're leaving the button wide open, and you're leaving the top 4 wide open. So if you do the double, you're going to be asking out the team Mothman to do the exact same shot that he just threw. So I like it. It gives you an out, but you're still giving Mothman an opportunity to put one more in, and with all the guards on that right side.
So what would you prefer to play? Like a straight...
I actually don't mind the down hit, keeping one yellow in the back there, like hack weight.
And instead they take out the top rock and spill out to the other side.
So
that's also pretty good.
So the idea that I had for that shot would have been like back line, hit that yellow, roll over a little bit, yellow, push that last one back, and give yourself that other yellow hit for later, right? Because if you're sitting shot, yeah, they're going to draw, but that is such a smaller area for Albany to have to do. And if they guard it, you've got your draw attempt, right?
Yeah.
If they're ever heavy, they risk hitting their own.
Yep.
So
now Mothman has a really good opportunity.
Yeah, do the exact same shot.
Yeah, they can pump another one in. If they're light, they can call it a guard.
I love a guard here.
Yeah, same.
And it looks like he has a slider, like the kick was a little bit lighter. It almost looked like he pulled back a little bit, and the sweepers are not touching it yet.
On sheet C, a red hammer trying to hit that yellow rock. It looks like it'll get the hit. Will they stick?
Looking really good. Oh, so close on that stick there.
So one.
And unfortunately, yellow is over curling quite a bit. So this is going to be an open hit.
Not quite open. You see about 2/3 of it. So.
But it's certainly a makeable hit.
It'll be a hit for 4. Focus on the 4. If you get the stick, that's great.
I think it's a hit for 5.
Yeah,
actually.
5.
Well, no, if it snaps enough, then yeah, it'll be for 5. But if it's a pick for 4, a nose hit for 5, yeah. But we've seen
some weird stuff. Yeah,
it's overlapped enough, which is like just go for your 4, pick it out. Don't worry about the 5. Just make contact, right?
Yes.
If you light the release, you're going to get into that yellow. So
definitely a better shot for the right-hander here instead of the left-hand hack.
I as much as of an optimist I am, and I want to go for the bundle, just get your 4. Don't get crazy here.
Yeah, I mean, if you were saying that the most common scenario is getting 4 points in the end, you've got to be really happy.
Yes.
Yeah, sweeper staying real close on this.
Calling on this curl. Hard curl on that one.
They need to push this over. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just flashing by, and that is going to be a steal of 1 for Team Mothman. So that is going to be a 4-1 lead moving on to the 6th. And that's really tough. I think he might have come with a little too much weight there.
I think that the idea was the right idea. He threw the up weight. Just needed to tighten the lineup again. And I'm wondering if because that it wasn't perfectly like clean, if it was that slight of an overlap, he thought too much about the line and not a lot about the kick. So it's only a steal of 1 though. So it's still within 3 right now. It's not a big give up. It's like that death of 1,000 paper cuts right now.
Yep.
How you getting one good multiple here is good.
Yeah, and you've shown that you can set up a big end.
Yes.
So as long as you can still give yourself that opportunity, like you are going to make that shot.
And the question now is going to be for Mothman, are they going to keep things in the house? Are they going to want to go to guard? I really like this, keeping it in the house right now, 3-point lead. Guards are going to help. They're going to help Yoswipidi. So if I was yellow, I mean, no guards.
Yeah, I
just pile it
100%
in.
agree. Yep, pile it in, and if they put something in the house where they shouldn't, you hit it.
Yep. And it'll be a question for Yoswipidi, how patient can you be?
Yep.
You're like, just because something's really nice to hit, if yellow throws another one in there, Matt's got to do a very good job of being patient and just put up another corner guard. 2 corner guards are what you're wanting right now. Even if it's stacked or split, you need guards.
Ooh, that is just going to slide into the ring.
Just did.
And Ron from Mothman, yep, calling for the hit and flop over.
Matt Gallo breaking out the Team Pork and Roll hoodie. It is a wonderful 5 and under joke in New Jersey. Has anyone ever asked you, is it pork roll or Taylor ham?
I was actually just about to ask you.
That's what it's referencing.
Yes. And my answer is, I'm a Marylander. I do not care.
Well, technically, would the answer just be crab cake?
Exactly.
Or
yes.
Old Bay. Old Bay. The answer is Old Bay.
The answer is always Old Bay.
Yeah, the answer is always Old Bay. Matt going for the hit. Oh, there it is. Yes. Sorry,
Yep.
I got to give it to him. I love the fact that he called the hit. His head tilted just enough for me to oh, he's thinking about it. He's putting the guard back up. Good job not taking the bait.
Yep. Is that still the cryptid one?
Nope.
Oh. Nice.
I love Fallout 76. So the fact that I put up on the marker board is this cultist versus responders because Matt Gallo is a nurse.
Ah.
So there you go.
So on sheet A, red hammer, they're trying to draw against 4 yellows.
And yeah, beautiful guard, and he makes a point to tell his lead. You know, it is important to let your lead know when they do a good job because, well, sometimes they have a little trouble with their self-esteem.
Yes.
Right, Rob?
Yes. Or if you're like me and you don't have any.
Unfortunately, the guard crashes. The hammer crashes on a red and leaves another steal of 4 yellow.
Oof. So, unfortunate for Sequoia sweeps, and that's going to be handshakes on sheet A. Just take the Yellowstones, really kept putting the pressure on Sequoia sweeps, and said, we are taking control of every single rock here. And so take the Yellowstones is going to be moving on in the C event. On sheet B, just a tiny, tiny touch of the red guard and moving on to the center line here.
So if you're watching our second stream, I added sheet C onto that since nothing left on sheet A. So you can watch a little bit more about what we're talking about on sheet C here on the second screen, on both screens.
Yeah, over on sheet C, the Guards of Death Valley currently sitting 3, but Sheet Storm trying to run something back, and very close, good effort, but unfortunately just sliding by. They do open that center line up a little bit, but the Guards of Death Valley now immediately saying we need to cover that up once again.
Nicely thrown draw behind that corner guard, using a corner guard. I love it when Escape uses a corner guard. That was really nicely done.
It's very true. Like, anyone can use a center guard. Like,
yes.
that is, we are conditioned to throw to the center, but if you are able to not only throw a good corner guard, but then draw behind it, especially when the other team already has some things in play.
Yeah.
Like, it puts a lot of pressure on both from a strategic and from a... Oh, this is going to be a really good shot.
Oh, that looks so good, but this is going to go right through the uprights. Oh, good try.
So close.
Really good try there.
And Matt working hard to get that out, really earning that strongest sweeper nomenclature.
No, not Matt Gallo. We never compliment his sweeping.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry. No, he didn't have the strongest sweeper. His other sweeper did.
Oh, okay.
We don't compliment Matt Gallo.
That's my mistake.
We don't compliment Matt Gallo. No. And when future Matt Gallo hears this, he'll recognize that this is the moment when Rob turned the tables and really betrayed his trust. So, really good opportunity here for Yosuipidi. How do you deal with the bundle here? I do like the fact that he's going to go after the clustered pair on the left side, not at the center just yet. You don't want to run the risk of doing any damage to what you have going on the right-hand side.
Absolutely.
I would prefer that if you're going to do the double, slash the guard into the pile and flop over, giving yourself some outs. But I do like the fact that if they're going to get rid of anything, try to manage that pile there, force Albany to do that same shot again. This is about just getting your deuce here, keeping it clean. I like the call here.
Yeah, because we're in the sixth end.
Yeah.
So there's still definitely time, especially like you're down 3, but you've got the hammer. A deuce puts you in a really good position as you move on throughout the game.
And I believe just changing the subject, we just had handshakes on Delta, and it looks like the Mean Green Machine took the W over Yellow Space Stones,
who were again playing the Redstones.
Yes.
But in this case, it is the Mean Green Machine out of Potomac who take the victory.
My ADHD is very happy we can focus in on just 2 sheets now. So
yeah, let's go.
Really like this call here for Guards of Death Valley. You get nose, that's great, but if you could just come off the nose a little bit, hit and roll over, you're going to sit 4, 3 at the top of the house. But it looks like it's overcurling.
Ooh, that is
a lot.
overcurling. Yeah, this might be slamming into your own. Or they do.